I've been doing interviews on KSHE since 1968.
Can you believe this? I'm going to show you something to show you.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
I found this. And people, if you want to see this on camera, this is bad for radio, Alice. But here, take this. And
Okay,
see that.
let me see.
Can you see that? Right? So I found online, the internet is unbelievable, by the way.
Oh, that's
That
funny.
is the ad for your very first show here in St. Louis.
Wow.
At
Frank
Rainy
Zappa's
Days.
Alice Cooper. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And
Brian
that's-
Auger and Trinity. That was Brian Auger and Julie Driscoll.
Yeah.
Was his singer. Yeah.
It's how crazy this is. And here's a couple pictures of you.
How
Look
much
at you
were
on
the
stage.
tickets? Tickets were like $2,
I don't know.
right?
Look at you on stage. Are those stockings? Please tell me.
Yes. I had great legs, by the way.
You had great legs, Alice.
Great legs.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So this is an honor for us to have you here. And after all these years, we got so much to talk about. Where do you want to start? Because you tell so many stories on your show that I don't know if I'm going to repeat some, but they're so good.
Well, yeah, in this business, you meet everybody.
Yeah.
You know, you end up meeting everybody. And you really no disappointments there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you meet some of these people, and most of the people, 98% of the people in rock and roll, are the nicest, coolest people ever.
Well, I mean, I learned a lot about you from the Shep documentary.
Yes.
And if people don't know, Shep was your manager, correct?
55 years now, we've been together.
It's unbelievable.
We have absolutely no contract.
Are you kidding me?
No, there's no contract at all. It's just, best friends.
And I'm telling you right now, if people don't know what I'm talking about, you got to see the documentary.
Yeah.
Because he was there from the beginning.
Yes.
And he's like the Yoda.
He was selling grass in 1967 to everybody.
Yeah, well, you were in you were hanging out with the guys up in the hills, right?
Well, I'll tell you, at that point, we were so poor. We were in the basement of the Chambers Brothers house in Watts.
Unbelievable.
We were literally in the basement. And what happened with Jimi Hendrix used to come over there all the time.
Yeah.
And he met us and, good band and everything. He was buying his grass from Shep.
Unbelievable.
at the Landmark Hotel. And he said, Shep, he says, they're going to catch you.
Yeah.
Because you're this good-looking guy and you got all this money and all this. He says, you need to be a manager. He said, I know a band that needs a manager. And we went over there. And
Unbelievable.
we opened the door, and I thought there was a smoke machine inside. Because they opened the door, and it was
just a pile.
You had to go like that.
They call it hot boxing.
Yeah. And on the couch is Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, and that's who their guy was.
It's unbelievable. It's so funny because the people that you ran into, it's mind blowing. It's not even in your genre.
No.
You would hang out with Elvis.
Yeah.
You would hang around with the guys like Crosby, Stills, and all those guys that were up in the hills writing the songs and doing that stuff. You were a totally different level. Did Shep have anything to do with that, like creating Alice Cooper and that way?
He didn't know what to do with us.
Yeah.
Because every record company's turned us down, except Zappa.
Yeah.
Frank says, I have no idea what you're doing musically. And I said, is that good or bad? And he goes, I'm Frank Zappa and I don't get it. Of course I'm going to record you.
Yeah. Awesome.
And that really didn't work. It didn't work because he was looking at us as more of a comedy act where we wanted to be the Yardbirds,
Yeah, totally.
And so finally, when Bob Ezrin got a hold of us, who ended up being our George Martin,
yes,
that's when Love It to Death came out, 18, those songs. He knew how to take that insanity and put it into a package and make it work. We already had the visuals, but we didn't, and we were a good band, but we just didn't know how to get it on record.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
Did Bob have something to do with the new album when now you got all the guys back together?
Isn't it funny? 52 years later.
How amazing.
And they we accidentally made a great 1975 album.
Okay. Really? That's what it was?
Because it sounds just like a 1975 album.
It's unbelievable.
All these young bands are trying to sound like the 70s.
Yeah.
And we're the real thing.
Yeah, of course. It's so fun. Isn't that funny how everything is coming back and sounding like that?
It's unbelievable, yeah. And, but that was really a great time in rock and roll. Every band out there, you didn't get a record contract unless you were a great live band.
Yeah.
That was really
toured. I mean, you toured.
Yeah.
You guys toured a lot.
We didn't stop for 7 years.
It's unbelievable because I was looking at your tour dates and you can look back as far as that.
Yeah.
And you didn't stop. You were here 2 years in a row back to back after that first show.
Right.
Within a year in May, you were back.
Yeah. We never stopped. We didn't live anywhere.
Yeah.
We lived on the road.
Is that what you should tell kids today and bands today?
That, even bands that are big bands. I said, you guys got to get off the jets, get back in the buses.
Yeah.
I said, that's really touring. That's what my band wants to be is in the buses. That's
amazing.
Real touring. But, back then, you had to do 2 albums a year.
Yeah.
You couldn't, if we didn't do 2 albums a year, there was a guy named Bowie on my shoulder over here trying to take my spot. And so he had to make 2 albums a year. So when are you going to tour? You're writing the album while you're touring.
Yep. In the bus.
So you don't live anywhere.
It's unbelievable. And it's so funny how it's changed, and it's unfortunately now we're in a singles world where the albums went away, all that stuff. And it's sad.
Last year, albums outsold, vinyl outsold CDs.
Yes.
Because there's a generation of kids now that are totally rebelling against the high-tech brothers and sisters. Now they want to open the album, smell it, see who played on it, put it on. That was us. That was a ritual.
Yeah. We knew more about producers and stuff by reading the credits of who you guys played with.
Some of the producers were bigger than the bands.
1,000%. It's insanity, right? It is. And now it's a different world, but I'm glad it's going back to, by the way, we put albums in front of Alice. Those albums have been here probably. Marty, how long?
Since they came out.
Since they came out.
Yeah.
And they've been in this studio. And
Well, the critics thought this was our best album, Killer.
Yeah.
And Sex Pistols did too.
How much do you love that? Did you have a good relationship with those guys?
Oh, yeah, they were great. Yeah.
Johnny is crazy. Johnny almost got me kicked out of an interview. He doesn't know how to censor himself.
Well, yeah. Him and AC/DC.
Yeah.
I never heard the F-bomb used as an adjective, a verb.
Yeah, 1,000%. And the C word.
In every second. Like. Yes.
The C word is nothing to them.
Yeah.
It's fine. Look, did you golf today?
Of course. Shot one over.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I bet you meet so many people just from doing that.
I had to be a closet golfer when I quit drinking. It was 42 years ago. And I had to do something. I had to find an addiction that wasn't going to kill me.
Yeah.
And so I lived in Arizona. Golf courses everywhere. And I went, okay, I was a good baseball player. I should be able to hit. I can hit a fastball. I should be able to hit a ball that's not moving, And then I played I do play every day. I play 7 days a week.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Do you attribute that to you being on the road still?
What happens? Callaway actually gets our itinerary and then sets up golf in every city.
Is amazing. Good.
Yeah.
You deserve it, Alice. Of course.
Yeah. And now rock and roll and golf.
Oh my God!
That's
what I'm telling you.
I don't care if it's like Cradle of Filth. There's 2 guys that play golf in that band.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it's crazy. Our own John Hewlett here, you played with him.
Sure.
You, man. And it's the story of you. Do you remember that story?
Well, he still owes me $5.
From what I hear, the legend of the story is that you guys golfed and something happened.
I can't remember what.
The car broke down.
Oh, okay.
And you guys were
we got in a car accident.
Oh, car accident. Right.
Yes.
There you go.
That's it. We got hit. We got hit by a car.
Only you, man.
And none of us went, well, are we hurt? We went, hey, are we going to be late for our tea time?
That's unbelievable. We're talking about your band and the new and how you got them back together. The original band is back together, and that's when you did this album. But I learned something pretty crazy that most people probably don't know about you, that you've been cutting checks to those guys in your original band for all these years because of the rights of Alice Cooper.
Absolutely.
And nobody was it Shep? Was it you? Because that's the most mensch thing and the most beautiful thing that you could ever do.
Well, this is the thing. We went to high school together. We ran track and cross country together before the Beatles.
Yeah.
And then we put the little band together, and then we made it. We hit a wall about 1974 after not stopping for 7 years, making all those albums. And we just were dysfunctional. So we didn't divorce.
Yeah.
We just separated. And they all did music. Finally, I just said, why don't we make an album? Bob Ezrin will produce it. And I had no idea what was going to happen. Believe me, they play exactly the same way. Neil plays the same way. Dennis plays the same way. And Mike and we accidentally made a really good 70s album.
It's all. You want to play a track off of it?
Oh, sure.
Let's do it. What Happened to You? Should we do that one?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Let's tell me about this a little bit.
Okay, this is interesting now because Glenn Buxton, our lead guitar player, died.
Yes.
and when he was 49. He just plowed through life, with every drink and everything you can imagine. And but he was everybody's favorite guy. He was a Bowery boy. He was a W.C. Fields. He was all those guys.
Yeah,
irreplaceable guitarist. And Dennis Dunaway never threw anything away. He says, I have a tape of us working on a song where Glenn's, working on the guitar solo. So what we did is we isolated that guitar part.
Wow.
And then wrote a song around it. So Glenn could be on the album.
The things you can do now.
Yeah, we couldn't do that before. I mean, the technology, we could do that now.
Well, The Revenge of Alice Cooper is out. It came out in July. You guys need to get this because it, just like you said, Alice, it sounds like 75.
We were shocked the fact that it's #1 in like 7 or 8 countries.
That's attributed to you too.
I mean, it's fun to work with these guys because they're the same sense of humor.
It's awesome.
Nothing changed.
I can see it in your eyes. Like, it's crazy. Like, you're like, it's so beautiful.
I have so much fun with those guys.
But we were talking about how it sounds, and you're like a little rockabilly, and we did it. You said you did it live. Do you do that live in the studio?
We do all the tracks on this album live.
Do you prefer doing it that way?
Yeah. I want the band to sound like the band.
Yeah.
I don't want them to sound like, anybody can, I could take 6 people out of the parking lot over here.
Yeah.
And put them in a studio and make them sound like a band. Because technology, I can do auto-tune, I can do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right. But when you have a real band that really sounds like themselves, why fake it? Let's let the band be the band.
I believe that bands are going back to that.
I
really do.
So.
Because you get on stage. Well, there's a point where you get on stage, you don't sound like what the album is.
You're right. The band I use now, in fact, that'll be playing tomorrow night on stage, is the best live band I've worked with. I mean, Anita Strauss.
She's a star in her own. Come on, Alice.
Ryan Roxy. I mean, you talk about guys that just kill it every night. Glenn Sobel won Best Drummer in Rock.
Unbelievable.
And so, the band is so... they're impeccable.
You got to understand how it is for them, though, because they're playing with you. Like, I bet you it's such a chemistry between you guys.
They end up, when you come in, when you're in this Alice Cooper show, it's a show. You end up being an actor in the show as well as being a player. You have to be the best player, but at the same time, there's parts that you have to play.
Yeah. 1,000%. It's so funny you said this. I don't know. I wasn't going to bring it up on the air, but I'm going to. When I first started in radio, my very first radio station was in Toledo. I had a program director named John O'Rourke, who lived by you in Phoenix. Yeah. John used to work at KSHE in Phoenix. Yeah. He hired me for the first time.
Oh, that's great.
He took me to my very first Alice Cooper show in Detroit at the Fox. It was 1989, 1990. Your kids were super small.
That's right.
They were there. Your wife was there. And I remember, I don't know how I was talking to your daughter, I believe.
Calico.
She was amazing. I was like, they were tiny.
Yeah.
And I said, what happens when your dad... cuts his head up? She's like, it's not real. Like, look at me like...
My kids, they'd be like 6...
Oh, yeah, she said it's magic or something like that.
They'd be 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
Calico would sit... Now, Calico now is an improv comedian.
Unbelievable.
And she's the lead singer in a band called Bisto Blanco.
Yeah.
Which is really... She's great. She's
Check
a female me.
Yeah.
Anyways, she'd be sitting out in the audience during rehearsals. And she'd go, Dad. I go, what? She said, 3rd song. I said, what? She said, it's a pretty scary song. I went, yeah. She said, uplighting. The downlighting is not working anymore. And I went, what do you mean? She's, well, it's scary. You look scarier with uplighting.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, you're right.
They were so cute. I think they were wearing like little biker jackets.
Yeah.
Do I remember that correctly?
I'll tell you what it was. Guns N' Roses.
I can't believe I'm remembering this, by the way, because they were sitting next to me.
Open for us.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And Guns N' Roses got them all jackets. So they were Guns N' Roses leather jackets.
Unbelievable. Isn't that crazy how I remember it?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. It was one of the greatest nights of my life, and I want to thank you for that. And your kids, it was pretty amazing that I got to see that. But tomorrow night, let's get to it. You're playing tomorrow night. We can't wait. It's the Factory. Wait till have you seen this place yet?
Oh, I think we played there before.
I love it's my favorite. Moving here from Chicago, I walked into that place. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Place is beautiful.
Yeah, it's so, this show is so set up for a theater.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
But we play, we just did with My Chemical Romance, we did 40,000 people in Philadelphia.
Unbelievable.
And so the show works that way.
Yeah.
But you put us into a theater or into a rock kind of 4,000 seater.
Yeah.
And it's intense. The stage show becomes a lot more intense. Because you can see all the detail.
Yeah. It's awesome. And this is, you can see everywhere in this one. So tomorrow night, the Factory, hopefully you guys have tickets. Grab them, go to KSHE95.com for all that. The new album is out. So check out the new album, The Revenge of Alice Cooper. Alice, I have so many questions for you. I can do this for like 2 hours, I swear. I wanted to talk to you about Groucho Marx. I wanted to talk to you about, we'll get to that one day, though.
Yeah, Groucho was great. He was great.
You want to tell it quick?
Well, no, I mean, he was just, when he came to the show, he saw it as vaudeville.
Yeah.
You know, Salvador Dali came to the show, saw it as surrealism.
Yes.
Everybody had their own interpretation of the show.
Crazy. Yeah. And just so you know, this is what I'm saying about your life, how the people that you wouldn't even think would be in your life are in your life. And you tell the stories every night. Yeah. And you can check it out in Alice's Attic each and every night here on KSHE95. You're a part of the crew now. I can't believe it. It's an honor for us.
You guys leave pizza boxes around, by the way, all the time. The rats are getting fat.
That's all right. Thank you. Alice, thank you for coming in.